Holy smokes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh. Guys, it has been an absolutely insane last couple of days, last 5 days since we last live streamed. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, there's so much to cover. There's so much to cover over this last, not even 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. Holy smokes. Oh my. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm getting up all the things I want to talk about because there's literally like so many things. Where is let's see. Right here. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. If you can, shoot me a good morning. Repost the stream. Like it. Love it. Show me some love. It really means a lot to us. Yeah. It just helps us get out there, you know? Helps us push our content out even further. The list is so long on what we could talk about. It's so funny. It's so fun. This is when crypto gets fun. This 2025, the way it's already kicked off, and we're not even done with January, and the way it's already kicked off, it just tells me this year is gonna outperform my expectations by so much. So much. I mean, Trump coin alone, the fact that Trump coin alone kicked off this last Friday. I mean, I got in early. I was able to buy Trump coin under $1 billion. I DCA'd all the way up to about 10 billion, and then I've been holding the bag. Guys, I was not expecting a Trump coin before he got inaugurated. And the fact that he not only did he do a Trump coin, he launched it on Solana. Solana had billions of dollars coming into it and onboarded hundreds of thousands of people this weekend. Now there's a Solana ETF coming. There's a Trump ETF coming. There's a Bonk ETF coming. Oh my gosh. I'm so bullish. Yesterday, people were freaking out. Bitcoin didn't pump. Bitcoin dipped. I thought it was supposed to pump post the presidential election, or not election, but like inauguration. Like, it's not going the way it's supposed to. Guys, the president of the United States launched the coin, and it's not just a meme coin, right? This isn't a meme coin. This isn't a joke. He's using it for regulatory purposes. He's going to grow, right? He's going to use it to help build the crypto economy in the United States. Okay. I have a long-term perspective on Trump. Personally, I will be probably like holding. I have a good sized bag. I sold my initial investment at, I think it was like 60 billion. I sold my initial investment, which is like $2,000. Sold that, and now I'm just riding my bag. And honestly, I think I'm gonna hold until at least his presidential election's over. Now, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be trading. Like, I am trading it on futures. But I have a long-term perspective. I'll at least hold it for a good amount of time. $1 billion market cap is a target of mine for profit. And then honestly, if we break above 1 billion and keep going, I mean, I don't even know if it hits a $1 billion market cap. I mean, that puts it into the top 5 crypto. It would then be a top 5 crypto. Right now, it's already in the top 20. So, and it did that in literally less than 24 hours. So if that doesn't tell you what you need to know, I don't know what it is. Like, there's a very polar opposite opinions when it comes to the coin of Trump coin, but I honestly think it's very bullish. Now, right? I did get in early. I did DCA under 10 billion. But like, even if I didn't buy it, I would still have the same thesis. Like his goal, he's said it over and over again in many interviews, in many speeches, in many conversations. He wants to make America the crypto capital. So I don't think this coin that he's created is a joke. I think this is something that he's going to use to enact the crypto economy in America. Now, Milena or whatever her name is, and Baron and all these other coins, be careful with those. I'm not as bullish with those. The Trump coin is the one I'm very bullish with. He created a crypto LLC in Delaware. Like, this isn't just a coin. It's much greater than just a coin. Yeah, so I'm pretty bullish on it because I think it's exciting that a president created a coin and is actually pushing crypto businesses further. And there's, I mean, I have a list of things I'm going to show you on why I think already this is working for crypto, and already why it's extremely bullish that he created the coin. I got a bunch of things that I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for 2025. If you're not bullish right now, I'd say you're too focused in on the emotions of everybody else, and you're too zoomed in. You need to zoom out again. If you're kind of feeling emotional and like freaked out about what happened these last couple days, zoom out. It's very bullish. It's all good things for crypto. We're gonna go higher. Just be patient, right? Just zoom out and be level-headed. Be stick to the facts, right? Don't go on emotion based, or don't go off people who are just spewing emotion. Go based off the facts. And I'm gonna try to give you some facts that show you why you should be bullish and show you the good things that are coming from this launch of his coin. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited for this, and I hope that today what we go into actually helps you with your thesis of crypto, that you don't allow the emotions of other people dictate your decisions or what you do in the space. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna actually share this real quick. I'm gonna do a Instagram story real fast. Let's do a little Instagram story. We are live right now talking about the Trump coin, talking about the Solana pump and dump, the Bitcoin pump and dump that happened these last 48 hours. And so I would love to see you guys come and join me, and let's talk about it. We're diving into it right now. You can see all on my screen. We're live over here. We got the charts up. We got news events that we're going to cover, and you need to be here to do it. Click on the link right now. Click on the link. Okay. Sorry. I had to just do that real fast. Sorry you guys had to witness that. Sorry you had to witness that. Hopefully I didn't just lose it because I exited out because I need the link for the stream. Real link. Real. Okay. All right, that's posted. We need to get that up. You know, shill the stream. If I'm gonna ask you guys to shill the stream, I should shill the stream too, right? So I gotta get my streams up, you know, get my posts up so people can come and join us. Hopefully we get some people joining. All right. What are you guys' opinions? I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys bullish? Are you bearish on what's going on right now in the market? Are you how are you feeling? Put it in the chat. Are you excited, pissed off, nervous, unsure? What is it? You know, I would love to hear from you guys. What are you guys thinking? What are you feeling? Because there's a lot going on. I know what I'm feeling, and I'm going to get into it, but I would love to hear, you know, I want to know what you guys are feeling so I can address maybe some things of what maybe you're feeling, if you're pissed off or whatever, or if you're just nervous or not unsure or whatever it is, so I could specifically speak to that feeling and help you out with that. All right, that's posted. Also, if you guys want some vector, does anybody in the chat want a vector code? Let me know if you want vector codes. Let me know if you need any vector codes, because I got some. Maybe I'll put them up right now. Let me know if you need any vector codes. I got 2, I think, left. I got 2. Yeah, they're also in my Instagram story. So if you want a vector code, go to my Instagram story. They're in that Instagram story. So I got 2 left for this current week. All right. We're going to wait until the viewership gets above 20. We're almost there. We need like 1 more viewer, and then we'll get into the new stuff. Just so I don't start the stream without everyone else. I'm just looking at my vector.fun bags right now. Let's see how everything's doing. All right. There we go. We're at 20. Okay. Let's get into the news. Let's get into everything that happened. Let's talk about it. There's so much to talk about right now. So many different things to talk about, and so we're gonna break it down. Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning on Friday night and then work our way to today. Okay, so right here, right, this is what was launched on Friday. If you don't know what happened, if you're unaware somehow of what went down, this was launched on Friday. The Trump coin. If you don't know about this, I'd be very shocked, right? But Trump coin was launched on Friday night. Okay, within hours it ran up to billions. Within hours it ran up to like 6 billion. Within 12 hours it ran up to like 30 billion, 34 billion. Then within 24 hours, it ran up to like $74 billion market cap, right? Absolutely crazy. This broke records. I don't think any coin has ever done what Trump coin did. I really don't believe, to my knowledge, I don't think any coin has ran up like that in the history of crypto ever, to $78 billion market cap. That puts it in the top 5 or top 10 cryptos within 24 hours. I don't think anybody's ever done that. So he launches a coin, right? The Trump coin, massive speculation. You got Zach XBT. He's probably having a stroke on everything that's going down. But I found it early. I saw the Truth Social post, looked it up, found it, and I was like, dude, I don't know if this is real, but I'm gonna start buying it just in case. Bought it. And then did some more research, found out, holy smokes, it is actually real. This is actually his coin, and it is actually the president's coin. And then that's when I started buying into more with size. But yeah, Trump coin caught everyone by surprise. Not a single person was expecting this. Okay, and if you say you were, you're a liar. Okay, period. You're a liar. Nobody was expecting this. Nobody thought that 3 days before he gets inaugurated, he's going to drop a coin through Meteora on Solana. Okay, so he drops the coin, right? People have massive speculation. People wake up, they're pissed off they didn't get it. They pissed off they missed out. They start fudding it, right? And it keeps going higher. And then after it hits $78 billion market cap, Milena drops her coin, right? Milena runs up to like $20 billion market cap or like $15 billion market cap. Pretty crazy run too. But then dumps, like crazy dump. After it dumps, people now start being really scared of the Trump coin and the Milena coin. You got Baron coins coming out, Eric coins coming out. You got Elon coins dropping. It was going crazy, right? The whole Trump family was getting coins. Kai, Ivanka, all of them started getting coins, right? Then you saw the massive sell-off of Trump. For me, I was honestly expecting a sell-off for Trump. Now, was I expecting it to be as large as it was? No, because I think Melania, or however you pronounce her name, caused it to dump way further than I expected because there's a lot of FUD around that. But a coin cannot go up only always. It has to correct. It has to. Like, what coin chart have you ever seen that only goes up and never stops going up? None. Show me one. Show me one. There isn't one. They always correct. They always have a correction. I was expecting a correction. Now, I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but I was expecting a correction. I was honestly hoping to see $20 billion Trump again. I don't know if we're going to see that because I was going to actually buy more if it hit in the 20 billions, but I just don't think we're getting that. Kind of bummed about that, honestly, but oh well. I'm not buying right now personally, just because I already bought. Like, I already have a bag and I don't need to buy more. If it hits certain price ranges, like close to where I was buying at before, sure, I'll buy, but personally right now I'm not. If I was not invested, I would be looking at buying right now. I think the dip is nice. I think this correction's good. It's putting it at a discount. And if this ran up to $100 billion, you're still over a 2x on your return, and that's great. Anybody who say, oh, it's only a 2x, I don't need, you're too good for a 2x on your money? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Like that's stupid. But I think it'd be smart to look at it. I think if you're not invested, you got the discount and now you're at a good buy price, if any, or watching it, right? Look for the higher time frames, look for Trump to bounce back, you know. But I think it has good long-term potential. But yeah, Melania caused a massive dump in the market for Trump and a lot of other of the Trump family meme coins, right? So that happened on Saturday, right? She drops that, but I think Sunday is when it actually dumped. She drops that, right? And then you have the inauguration, right? Trump gets inaugurated, and in the inauguration, he doesn't mention Bitcoin, and people are freaking out. He didn't mention Trump coin. Of course, he's not going to mention Trump coin. It's literally illegal for him to mention Trump coin. Like, I think people just don't use common sense sometimes. Like, he can't talk about it. And so I think people also were freaking out because he didn't mention Bitcoin and he didn't mention Trump coin in his speech, which why would he? Like, it just doesn't make sense for him to. I was hoping he maybe would talk about crypto a little bit, but he didn't. There's other more important things for him to talk about. But that will come. That will come. He said he wants to make America the crypto capital. It'll come. Right. And when the day that it does, crypto is going to go pretty crazy, pretty insane. So what happened? What's the good coming out of this all? Right. What is the good coming out of it? Bitcoin was bleeding yesterday. Solana was bleeding yesterday. Ethereum is actual garbage right now. Everything was bleeding after a massive pump. What is the good out of all this stuff? So let's get into some of the good things that are happening. And I think one of the real good that's coming out of him creating a coin, and I think this was one of the biggest announcements today for some of the good that is coming out of Trump creating his coin. Okay, Bank of America, the CEO, says the financial industry is ready to adopt crypto payments if regulators give the green light. The fact that the CEO of Bank of America is looking to begin accept crypto payments is massive. I said a fun fact earlier this morning. I said, fun fact, 2 years ago when I started my business, I was denied by 2 banks because I was socially connected through my company to crypto. I got denied. 2 years ago when I first started my company, I couldn't get a bank account. I was finally able to get a bank account with Bank of America, but I tried with US Bank and then I think also Chase, and they denied me because I was crypto like based company, or not crypto based because I'm not a crypto based company, but I was socially talking about crypto. And the fact that now today, post Trump's coin launch, post Trump being in the office, the crypto conversations that are going down in the market, I think it shows really bullish momentum for crypto as a whole. And I think the fact that the CEO of Bank of America is stating this goes to show you we are still early. You are still early to crypto. It might not feel like it, but you are still early to crypto. The day banks start onboarding crypto is the day that, all right, maybe we're no longer early, right? Now it's game time. It's actually happening. All of our dreams are coming true. But right now, you're still early to Solana, to Bitcoin, to all the cryptocurrencies that could be affected by banks onboarding crypto payments in the United States of America. You're early. Okay? Look out. Zoom out. It's all good news. I'm stoked. I'm hyped, especially with this announcement today. Then you also have what was also announced today. DJ News had this breaking news. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ETFs that Rex Osprey is planning on opening up. A Trump ETF. Okay. This coin isn't even a week old and it's already got an ETF on the way. Absolutely insane. First of all, insane. Second of all, you got a Solana ETF in there. You got an XRP ETF in there. And, which I cannot believe this is on there, there's a Bonk ETF. If you don't know what Bonk is, that is one of my favorite altcoins. It's one of my favorite meme coins in all of Solana. And it's about to get a freaking ETF, guys. A Solana meme coin is getting an ETF. You don't see Pepe getting this. You don't see any Ethereum coins getting this. A Solana meme coin is getting an ETF. That's bullish. I mean, if you're not bullish on seeing these news, like I don't know what to tell you. And I think because of what Trump has done with this coin and him being the president and wanting to be pro crypto in the United States, all of these are domino effects. And this is just day one post of him being in office. Donald Trump yesterday also, at the time of his inauguration, bought $47 million worth of Bitcoin. He wasn't saying it. He didn't say it, but he said it. Do you get what I'm saying? He didn't say it, but he said it. Good morning, friends. My soul bag's on the moon. I did miss taking some profits at $2.95, man. I'm in need of some cash to deploy and pay taxes. No worries, dude. I think we'll be back soon. I think February we'll see Solana over 300. I think we'll see Bitcoin well over $105,000 Bitcoin. February will be a very good month. And tomorrow we get our Jupe airdrop. No biggie. We going back there again soon, I bet. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to go back there very quickly. I think this corrections because of some fear, because whatever. I don't even know why it sold off and why people freaked out so much. I like it. I've been buying more into my positions. And so I'm happy with it. So I don't really care on the dip. I understand if you feel like you missed out, but I think Solana and Bitcoin will be back up within the week. I think it's within the week or two. You'll see them all back up again. February, remember, we covered this in our Bitcoin price prediction, Solana price prediction, and even our Ethereum price prediction. February is extremely bullish month for the market, okay? So just be patient. Give it like a week or two. Prices should be right back to normal when February kicks off. Okay? Like, don't forget, February is an extremely bullish month, okay? Be patient. If you have positions open, make sure you're protecting yourself and being smart. Or if you have spot positions, don't freak out and get all sell and be all bearish on me now. Just be patient. Wait until February and it should be all good. Are you staking your Jupe airdrop or sell then buy the dip? I'm still debating. Honestly, I'm going to stake some of it. I have almost 3,000 already staked. So I'll probably get that up to like 5,000 staked. And then I might sell the rest and see if I can like buy the dip and get the same as allocation for a cheaper price, right? We'll see. We'll see if it even dips. I mean, we'll see what happens here, but it might not dip tomorrow. I could be wrong. Usually it does. Usually it does dip, but we'll see. I'm going to try to be quick to the claim so I can do that stuff. It'd be crazy, which I would not be surprised if they do this. But if when you claim, it actually goes directly into your stake, and then to unlock, you have to wait 30 days. I would not be surprised if they did that. I would not be surprised at all. But yeah, tomorrow, let me show you that real fast. Let's go to, I think it was announced on Jupiter. I think it was the page that they... Yep. The moment you've been waiting for is nearly here. The Jupiter airdrop claim will go live on Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. UTC. At the same time, Cash and 90-year-old intern will be host a special Jupe rally to celebrate. Let me go time checker UTC to PST. Let's see what that is. Was that 3:30 a.m. or p.m.? Okay, 3:30 p.m. Let's do it a.m. p.m. Okay, 3:30. 3:30 would be 7 a.m. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm not doing anything. Well, I am doing stuff, but not anything like in a meeting or anything. I'm putting that in my calendar right now. 22. Flame. Jupiter. Airdrop. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Just so I don't forget. Because I do be forgetting. Okay, I just put that in my calendar. If you guys want to put that in your calendar, let me know. If you want me to help you put it in your calendar, let me know what your time zone is. I can look it up for you right now and tell you your time. But I'll be claiming my Jupe. All right. Let me know if you want me to look up your time zone for you real quick. It's 3:30 p.m. UTC tomorrow morning is when the Jupe the claim goes live. But yeah, Jupe gets claimed tomorrow too. So exciting stuff, dude. There's a lot of exciting stuff. But I think this to me is the most bullish thing that happened today so far. The fact that Bank of America is wanting to accept crypto payments. I'm very, very, very bullish on that. And I think this sell-off is just an opportunity to buy back in and get your positions ready to go for this rip that's about to come in February. How are you guys feeling? How do you guys feel about all of this? What I just covered. How do you feel? Do you feel bullish on that? I feel pretty bullish on that. I think it all makes sense of that. It's all good. It's all good coming our way. And that the fact that yesterday people were absolutely freaking out. The emotional swings were insane. Same with Sunday. The emotional swings were absolutely insane. It's kind of embarrassing. There's a lot of people who've been in the space for a long time were just absolutely freaking out. And I'm like, guys, like 2025 just started. He's only been in the office for like not even 24 hours. Give it time. Be patient. Like there's no patience in this space. I think that's what hinders people so much is because they just aren't patient. Like if you're just able to be patient, your life will change. If you're able to just be level-headed and chill out when things happen and not be so emotional, bro, your life, it'll be so much easier to do investing. So much easier. And that's the best tip I could give you right now is like with all these emotional swings, either close the screens, go for a walk, don't touch anything, and just let it play out. It'll be okay. Like it's day one. We're in day two, but I mean, in day two is already doing great. We're seeing a bounce back on price, which we're going to get into right now on the price action for Bitcoin and Solana. And we'll look at Ethereum too. I'm going to do some Trump. Do you guys want some Trump TA too? Would you guys like me to look at that? So if anybody's looking at buying in, would you like me to look at Trump technical analysis? Let me know. Let me know if you'd like a Trump technical analysis, and I'll do it too. But we'll mainly look at Bitcoin and Solana and look at Ethereum. Ethereum honestly absolutely looks garbage. I thought we had a really good position. We made some good solid money on the Ethereum pump, but now with what I'm seeing on the charts, Ethereum does not look good at all. I think it honestly is going to lose its top 2 spot on crypto. I think it's going to lose it to XRP very soon. Which honestly, I'm kind of excited for, because that means it's in number 3 spot, and then we can overtake Ethereum. Because I think Ethereum's just, I think it's dead. I think it's dying. I really do. I think just so many other chains just make so much more sense than Ethereum. They're like the old man who doesn't want to change, and they're just still there because they're old, you know, and they've been there. But I think that's soon going to change. I thought it was going to happen in a couple more cycles, but honestly, with their momentum, I think it's going to happen this cycle. I do, unless something changes in the next. I think if something doesn't change in the next month, Ethereum's in deep in not a good spot, at all. I checked Pyth. It looks like a good buy at these prices, especially with Link pumping. Yeah. Pyth is a great coin. I don't talk about it much, but if you don't know about Pyth is a great coin. I'm a fan of Pyth. I don't hold any, just to be transparent. I don't hold any, but Pyth I think is a good coin. I think Abstract is going to be the new place to go instead of Ethereum. I think once Abstract launches, you're going to see that coin go crazy. They're launching at the perfect moment, and I think Abstract is about to go insane. All right, let's get into Bitcoin technical analysis real quick. Okay, let's check it out. Let's close these suckers out. Bitcoin. Okay, we're also going to open up Ethereum. Okay, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. What is this? Exit these out real quick. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's settle some feelings, right? Let's start from the weekly time frame and work our day up, or work our way down. Okay, weekly time frame, to me, extremely bullish looking. Okay, you got this little consolidation there, right? You have this consolidation here, and I think it's looking good. It looks like it's about to break out. Okay, and it could even break out this week. Let me erase all my drawings. I just want to start fresh. Okay. Right, you got this consolidation here. And I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot. What is going on here? Why does that not look straight to me? Okay, you got this consolidation, and it looks like Bitcoin's about to break out. Right, we had this major pump, which we caught. Right, price. I was hoping price would come down to my gold zone. It didn't. But I was able to get a position down in this consolidation. So when we go to the daytime frame, right? You go to the daytime frame, right? Consolidation, push up, consolidating, broke this high over here to the left. Started doing some bullish structure, pulled back into this support zone here. And if you look at this support zone, it pushes over to the left too. And over there to the resistance over here, right? Pushed down into the support zone, broke up, pushed back down, then pushed up, broke this high. So now we have really good confirmation of bullish structure here, right? Broke this high. I'm going to change this to like orange for the consolidation. Broke that high, pushed up. And then what I was looking for was price to come back down to this gold zone after the push up. It did. I've made positions. Bitcoin to me looks like it's about to break out of this consolidation. If it holds and breaks to 0 and pushes up, the -1 up here on the day retracement is $126,000 Bitcoin. I think we go there very quickly once we stop this consolidation and once we hit February. I think February will show us move to -1 extremely quickly. Okay. So for me, I'm trying to enter in on these pullbacks and stuff on lower time frames, like in the 4 hour, right? So if we go down the 4 hour, right? We had this pullback. I entered in here. 4 hours looking good. We failed to break these lows here, right? We failed to break these lows on the 4 hour time frame. And we have this swing high here. So that's our target, right? So right now in 4 hour, this is our target up here, which is $109,361 Bitcoin. Okay. So I think we're going to push up here, see what we do in this area. Very interested to see what we do in this area when we tap into it. Do we begin consolidating here, or do we break out? And then does this turn into support? And if it does, I'm going to be adding even more to my position if it turns into support. If it corrects and begins consolidating, I'm going to try to add down here in this support area. Okay. So I'll see what does it do between these two. And then if we go down the 1 hour, we can kind of shrink down those support areas and those demand zones, right? So you got this doji candle right here. And then you got, I'd say this candle right here. That candle right there. So I'm going to see on the, this is what I'm watching. So today, when I saw this push up, I was waiting for the quick correction. I added more on this correction. It's pushing up. And now we're hitting, getting very close to hitting this box. My guess is we're going to see a little bit of a correction once we hit this box, but hopefully we push through. If today we push through this support zone, 1, we'll be making new all-time highs. And then 2, I think it's confirmation that it's about to be up only mode for a couple months and look very good. And I'm very excited for that for Bitcoin. Bitcoin to me is making great structure. Right? Higher low, higher highs, higher low, pushing up. Gonna make another higher high. So right now in this day time frame move, my first target would be up here, $126,176 Bitcoin. And I think we're gonna hit that very quickly. Very quickly. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I think people are still not believing that it's actually going to do it, but I really do believe it is, and I really believe it's going to do it quick, like super fast. I mean, from this bottom wick, I don't like to use this bottom wick because it's kind of weird, but from that wick, it's $129,662 Bitcoin, almost a $130,000 Bitcoin. Okay. That's what's inbound. I think we're definitely going to be over $130,000 Bitcoin by summer. So like by June, May, June. But then remember, May and June typically have a big correction. Okay. So I'm preparing to have these positions, take my profits throughout that time, and then look for the big correction and try to short it. And then once that correction's over, go back and resume my long positions to like November time. And just like keep opening up long positions throughout that time. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I think this is just a no-brainer. Like really, I think it's so obvious of what's gonna happen here. And I'm just very excited. I'm very excited. In the short term, in the short term, what I mean by short term, like within the next couple days to a week, my target is this yellow line up here. $109,353 Bitcoin, because that would give us good indication of break of structure, breaking a higher high, and then pushing on to the upside. Elon said so many people got shaken out of their Bitcoin while whales were picking up on their exactly, like literally every retail trader was freaking out and shaked out of their Bitcoin. And literally all the institutionals were buying in size. So Trump was, You saw a bunch of, I mean, let's look at, I didn't look at it, but let's look at, we haven't looked at it yet, which I went out of my routine. I went out of my routine, guys. My bad. I should have, we should have looked at this first. Let's look at Bitcoin ETF inflows. Right before inauguration, they put in $1 billion. Right before inauguration on Friday, they put in $1 billion. $1 billion. Do you think they were really worried about this little dip that happened? No. No, I think today we're going to see a massive amount of inflows. They cannot buy yesterday because it's a holiday. The ETFs can't buy. But today I am sure we're going to see a massive amount of inflows today. For ETFs. Okay. Bitcoin for January. Let's look at it. We're already up almost 13% for Q1. Okay. Already up, already 13%. January's up 12.1%. I mean, it's looking beautiful. 2021, we saw 14.5%. 2017 was actually break even. But again, February, right? February 2021, almost a 40% gain. 2017 February, 23% gain. The average median return for February is 16% almost. February is going to be amazing. February is going to be a very, very, very bullish month. Okay, very bullish month. All right, let's get into market caps because I think this is also very exciting. Let's zoom it in so you guys can see it very clearly. Bitcoin is sitting at almost $2.1 trillion market cap. $2.1 trillion market cap. Okay. Ethereum still below a $400 billion market cap with XRP almost to 200 billion. Almost to 200 billion. XRP, I think takes, Ethereum just hit 400 billion. Oh, just lost it. I think XRP flips Ethereum soon. I think XRP is going to be a top 2 coin. What would that, let's look real fast. In market cap checker, where did I put that thing? Where's that one tool? Is it this one? Yeah. Let's see. Ethereum and then XRP. Oh, no, flip it. So if XRP gets to the point of what Ethereum's at, you'll see Ethereum at a $6.93 evaluation. Okay, that's about a 2x right now for Ethereum or XRP. About a 2x. And I think it's on its way to flipping Ethereum. I think this momentum is showing that XRP is getting great momentum and might be there soon. Solana back over 120, over 110 billion dollar market cap, almost to 120. We gotta flip Tether. Okay, that's one of the goals. Flip Tether, right, to get to the top 4. And then from there, we got a lot of momentum to go, right? We got a lot of momentum to go. But I'm loving it. I'm loving Solana. I'm loving Solana's momentum. I'm very happy with it. And we're gonna get to the TA right now. Okay, so let's get into the TA of Solana. Oh wait, actually, sorry. Let's do our normal. Market cap of crypto is at 3.63 trillion. Remember, our goal is $3.8 trillion market cap. We're almost there. We're 200 billion off. Really less than 200 billion, but about 200 billion off. If we hit 200 billion, we're good. We're over it. Dominance, Bitcoin is dominating right now at 57%, and the fear and greed index is right about neutral at 59. Okay, we're starting to push towards greed. Okay, which in my thought process shows there's a pump incoming. Let's look at Solana now. Let's do some Solana technical analysis. We're going to delete my drawings and we're going to start fresh. Okay. Start fresh. All right. Okay. Solana. I'm seeing this right now with Solana on the weekly time frame. You got this like channel formation. Do you guys see this? I see that channel, like it's just just kind of going, you know. I don't know how accurate of a chart that is, but I think that's a formation that's forming here on the higher time frame for the weekly chart. But also, we can't forget, we did have this that we broke out of, right? We were watching this formation. Okay. Broke out of that. Solana had an amazing breakout here on the weekly time frame, right? Down to here, up to there. Came back down, retested our 50. Oh, let me push it up just a tad. Retested our 50 on the weekly time frame after this massive pump out. Came back and look at it. And look at it. Doing exactly what we wanted to. Doing exactly what we wanted to. Okay, let's go down to the day time frame. Okay, we have this breakout, right? We have this trend formation here. This little trend broke out. Boom. Right? What do we do when it breaks out? We throw a fib. Look at where it's at. Do you see that? Do you see that? Like, I mean, I don't think it gets much more obvious than that, you know? I mean, just by seeing this, you know, I'm adding right now. Is this it? Yep. Yep. Okay, I just added a little bit more. Because that, I mean, I don't know what else you want on, I don't know what else you'd want on the charts here, but that's, to me, every indicator to say stop being stupid, it's going higher. And this -1 up here for Solana on the daily time frame, 400. Is this working? $410 Solana. $410 Solana. I'm just doing the math here. I'm just looking at the facts, okay? I'm just looking at the facts. Just looking at the facts. I'm not making none of this up. That -1 line, $410.82 Solana. Send it higher. Send it. I mean, if you're not bullish enough, you're not bullish enough, okay? Period. You're not. Don't say you are. You're not. Get excited. Get ready. This is going to be an amazing year. And a Sol ETF was announced. And a Bonk ETF. And banks want to take on crypto payments. I mean, come on. All the dreams are coming true for everybody who is in crypto. If you've been in the crypto for the past 5 years, 4 years, I mean, this is everything we asked for. So when I say $400, I think it's just in the day time frame, right? In the short term, like in the next month. This full cycle, remember what we said? I mean, go back. I mean, if you want to know what I thought about for Solana, I thought it was kind of crazy, but honestly, right now, I'm thinking that with everything that happened, if you go back to this live stream, this one right here, this 2025 price prediction for Solana, we said $1,100 sold this cycle. Now, is that kind of crazy? It is a kind of crazy. It's a crazy assumption of where Solana could go, but we did say 1,100. If we could get $400 by February, I think it's in the bag to 1,100. I think it's in the bag. I think February we could hit $400 Sol. I think in February, I remember we did a Solana price prediction, we did Ethereum, and we did Bitcoin. Okay, we're gonna do more. Okay, and coming up in February, we're gonna do even more price predictions. Okay, but you got to go watch this. Got to go watch it if you want to get more. Watch the Bitcoin one, watch the Ethereum one, watch the Solana one, so you can kind of know what I'm talking about. Okay. But we've been saying this. We're giving you the blueprint, right? We're just showing facts, right? Now, if you want to go even lower time frame, let's go to the 4 hour, right? 4 hour had this pump. What is the 4 hour short term potential price? I think it's still 400. Do you guys see that number? You guys can't see the number. This white line up here is $424 Solana on the 4-hour time frame. From this breakout move here to the correction that tapped on the 50, like we want. It did it. This one's showing the -1, $424 Solana. Guys. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what else I can show you. What is there anything else I can show you to convince you otherwise that I'm not wrong here? I mean, only time can tell, right? But like when we do these fib retracements, we've been doing this the last year and doing these technical analysis. It works. Whoa, it gets me all excited. Okay, so where are we swinging right now on the 4-hour time frame? What's the area of resistance and support that we should be paying attention to as price moves up and down, right? This is the area of support down here. Okay, and you got this area of resistance up here on the 4-hour time frame. Actually, I could probably go more like this. And then we'll shrink it down on the 1 hour. Okay, you got this support down here, resistance up here. Let's go to the 1 hour because that's a really wide range, right? I think this is more... I think this is actually better. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Got this resistance point. Okay, so where are we swinging right now on the 4-hour time frame? Okay. We got this swing low. Okay, price fell, broke these little consolidation lows. You got this swing low that it failed to break below. Okay. And then you got this swing high. So we need price for me to be right? For it to actually continue up, we would need price to break this yellow line, which is $295.63 Solana. Okay. Bear Hug, you think it will hit $1,100 by the end of 2025? Yes, I do. If my technical analysis is correct, if everything I've done is correct, $1,100 before end of 2025. When is Fire Dancer? It's kind of vague. I've heard Q1 2025, but I've also heard 2025, like anywhere in 2025. There's not really a date yet. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're doing the other one. I forget what it's called. It's like the beta. When does Fire Dancer go live? Well, that's not right. Here we go. This one's saying... sometime 2025. Release date. Sometime in 2025. No dates in that one. When was this launch? It's 2024. This isn't the thing. It's not live yet. I think they have the other one. Yeah, I think it's just 2025. There's no date out or like a real timeline. Just 2025 for right now. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up on these chats real quick. Can you talk about your post on January 18th, the 20x Jute perp? Can I? Oh, like the position? You want me to cover how I made the position? Are you talking about... Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this? I did get a killer trade on Jute. Was it this weekend or last week? Let me find it real fast. You're talking about this guy, right? Are you on this? I got a killer trade on Jupe. When was this? January 18th? What was that? Friday? Right? Was that Friday? Oh yeah, January 18th. Oh dang, you knew it. The 20x Jupe perp. How much you put in and made? What was the mindset behind it? How to do it also? Oh yeah, I can cover that. Let's cover that real fast. Okay, we did the TAS Solana. Let me cover this Jupe trade. Okay, I'll show you guys what I did, why I made the trade, what was my position size, everything. Let me actually pull it up. Let me get the actual trade. Okay. Right now, how do I pull up the actual trade? We'll just go to the chart. All right, we're at Jupiter. Okay. One, I had a 20x leverage position. Okay. My margin on this coin, on this trade was... How much did I put in? It doesn't tell me. I made, okay, I can do it by this. I put a 5,000 Jupe position. So that's like what, $5,000? Right? It was right around $1. It's actually less than $1. So it was less than $5,000 position. So I risked about, what's 5,000 divided by 20? 5, 1, 2, 3 divided by 20. I risked about $250 and made over $1,000. Right? I made $1,000 and $1,014 on it. So let me break it down. Let's break it down of what I did. Okay. This is BLOFIN. Okay. If you don't know BLOFIN, this is where I do all my perps trading platform. These are my live positions down here right now. I have a Trump position open, a Sol, and a Bitcoin one. Bitcoin's doing amazing. So is the Solana one, and Jupe is actually, you know, I might be open to maybe making another Jupe position soon. We'll see. But let me show you why I created a Jupe position. Okay, I was down in the lower time frames. Okay. Let me pull up where it actually was. All right, let me find. It was the 18th, so it's here. Okay. Right, that's where it was, right? This is the 18th. No, that's November. Let me clear out these drawings. It's there. It's right in here. Okay, so let's go on the 4-hour time frame. Here it is. Okay, which I'm so bummed because I missed out on this. Holy smokes, that would have been like, I would have got like a 20x on that trade if I would have known Trump was getting launched. Right? I mean, Jupe ran up to $1 and, oh wait, no, I did catch it. Oh my gosh, I just realized I did catch that. I did. I got almost a 10x on that trade. I did catch it. I thought I sold down here. My arrows are up there. So if you look, let's make this full screen. There we go. So if you look on the screen, you can see my little green arrow buys here. Let me make circles. You can see my little green arrow right there. And then I think that was my only buy. I just bought once right in there. And then you can see my sells up here. You got this sell. Okay. And then you got this sell up here. Okay. You see those little arrows? That's where I bought and sold. So, oh, and it looks like I also bought here. I just saw this green one too. Okay, so I have a green buy there, 2 buys, and then I held for this. So on this buy, I bought 2 buys at 76 cents and 1 buy at 82 cents. Okay, so first things first, I saw on Jupiter, I'm gonna give you the complete breakdown of the trade. Okay, I saw on Jupiter this formation, and I saw the EMA cross on the 4-hour. Okay, I also saw here, if you look there, price broke and held and closed above that high. Now after this move from the 4-hour bottom here, let me get the, after this move, I wanted to see price. I bought there because I was like, could run. I just made a little quick buy just to be in. Okay, and then I did my fib chart retracement, and I was like, I would prefer it to come back to my fib zone, right? I'd prefer to do that over anything before I really put into size. Okay, I saw that it broke formation. I thought I saw it was making higher lows, right? And then I went down to lower time frames, right? So if we go down to the hour, right, you have this also gave me a good signal. Let me remove this fib retracement real fast. This also was a really good signal for me on a lower time frame. Structure, you see that? Let me zoom in on it. Okay, this is structure. Okay, not only did we fall, right, from this high swing high up here, we fell. Okay, pushed up, made a higher low right here. This is a higher low. The stupid magnet, right? Made a higher low, broke out, right? Okay, for me, that's 1 hour structure. Not only did we break out, EMA's also crossed right there, pushes up. Okay, pushes up, pushes up, pushes up. And now for me, I'm waiting to see where does the pullback happen and where can I enter. You can look here to the left, right? Or here real fast. You have, right, push up, push up, push up. You have this 1 hour strong high. This 1 hour strong high that broke here, right? Okay, now we've broken strong highs to the left. These are all strong highs, right? We've broken both of them. Okay, both of these strong highs we have broken, and now I am really confirmed it's going bullish. Okay, it's going very bullish. Okay, now also in the back of my head, I know the airdrop's coming. I know the Jupiter has cat symbol. I know Jupiter is got some bullish things on the horizon, right? So I know there's things, good things coming. That's also was a narrative in the back of my head when I'm thinking narratives. I know Jupiter is in everything bullish right now. Okay, so then I was like, okay, great confirmation here. I don't want to, I bought here because I was like, ooh, it could pull back, could push up, even go higher. It pushed up a little bit, but then corrected. I held. Okay, I held through all this, and then I saw to the left here, you got these doji candles. Okay, look at that. Look at that. You like that? Huh? Push up, support. Pushes up, finds support, broke up. Okay, so now not only with these new highs created, you have this strong low that you don't want to see price to fall below, which if you zoom in to this area right here, you zoom in right here, price failed to break these and actually wicked off this low here. For me, indicating that this is indeed a support point. So, right, we have come down, support, pushed up, made a lower high, confirmation the pullback is still in effect, pushed back down, consolidating. Now I go down to the 15-minute, right? Oh, dang, it put me all the way over there. Okay, now let's go down to the 15-minute, okay? And now in the 15-minute, we can actually see like really where I put my buys, right? So here, we have this buy over here, bought over here, and there's 2 buys in here. Where are my buys? Which candle was it? This one? There should be another one. Is this how both the buys in the one candle? 2 buys. Okay, yeah, that has both the buys. Okay, so we get the pullback, breakout. This, I think, is why I'm sleeping. So, yeah, I'm sleeping during this, so I don't even know this. I wasn't at the charts at this time, so this I was asleep. So, I'm not paying attention to that. Then I see a retest into the support. So now this is 7 a.m. on the 16th. I'm watching it, watching what it's doing. To me, this seemed kind of crazy that it came back down and broke these lows. And for me, I was kind of nervous too, because on the 15-minute time frame, you see these candles almost close below that, but fail. So it's like an indication of support, but could potentially go lower. Then I see it kind of consolidating, and then I see this here, right? And then I zoom in here. I see where we fall back into support. Okay, we fail to break these lows again. We fail to break these lows again, right here. And if I wanted to, what I can do is add this support on the 15-minute time frame too. We have this support here. Okay, now if I go down to a lower time frame on the 5-minute, okay, now we're gonna go even lower, because this is I think I entered on the 5-minute is where I actually entered. Jupe is running right now. That's kind of funny. Okay, on the 5-minute, we can shrink this down. I think I shrunk it down to this red doji candle. Or did I think I left it on this blue one. Okay, so what did I see here on the 5-minute too? I entered right on this candle here. Okay, I entered right here. And why did I enter here? One, you see here, you have a low here, higher low on the 5-minute. Boom, love that. Okay, also on the 5-minute, you have this high here, break of structure, right? It's starting to break structure. For me, I entered. I was like, for me, the fact that on the 15-minute time frame and higher time frames, we had price tap into the support zone so many times, right? If you look back into here on the 15-minute time frame, right? We tapped this support zone so many times. 1, 2, 3. And for me, that was confirmation enough to say, I know now price is holding this low. And so I'm willing to now enter this position, and I'm willing to hold. And what I did is I put my stop loss right at this low over here, and I was willing to hold that. Okay, I think I risked $500 or something like that. I think I risked like $500. I don't remember exactly. I should have probably made notes so I can cover this again. But then I started getting the confirmation, right? You got to break up, made a higher low, break up, right? Now we're getting the structure formation. And now I know I'm good to hold this trade. Once I see this formation happening here, we're making higher lows, right? I know now I'm right. Essentially, that's what I'm thinking in my head now. My position's good. Now I hold, right? So I know we've created this structure. Then we broke even higher. I know now my position's solid. So how do I adjust my take profit? Go to a higher time frame. Now that we have, right, the structure formation here, how can I adjust my take profit and know where should I hope price could go? One, you could do this, which I did. This previous high, okay? This previous high was a target. And as you can see, I sold on this breakout. Here on this tap, I had a take profit here. I sold here, half my position, and then I rode the rest to up here. Okay, so how can you tell on the 4-hour, right? Get the fib retracement. right? I hit my -1, take profit. And then for me, I knew if it broke this support, we could go much higher, which we did. We broke this support with this candle here on the 4-hour. And then I was just watching. Then I started seeing resistance, right? If you go down the 1-hour, you know, you start seeing this, which was giving me indicators I should sell. But like you have this low here. Getting broken. And I sold on this candle here. Okay. When I saw this candle starting to break this low, I was done. I was done at that point. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm happy with my profit. We made $1,100 on a $250 investment or $1,000. I'm happy. So that was my breakdown. Where was your stop loss on the first buy? The stop, yeah, all my stop losses on the first buy or for that entire position were, let me put it back. All my stop loss is always when I do a stop loss at that previous low. So my stop loss was here at this low here. Okay. So that purple line, that's where my stop loss was, which it should have gotten stopped out if you're looking here, but maybe it missed it. Maybe it wasn't there. I think I moved it up. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember where my stop loss was. Usually I put it to the higher low, but I think I might have made this on a higher time frame. Was it the 1-hour that I bought that one on? Which if it was, I could have put my stop loss all the way down to this low here. So I bought here a little tiny bit, put it down here just in case if it was going to swing around. And then I moved it up here after this buy. But I had my stop loss here and then it was running. And then I was like, I put it to break even. And then I was like, fine, I let it run. But I can't remember on the first buy what time frame I was on. I think I was on the hour on the first buy. And then the second buys, I was really looking at the 5-minute, trying to get that sniper entry. I hope that makes sense. I hope that was helpful. Now knowing that when I post those, I should probably keep track of them. I'm going to start doing that better for you guys. And honestly, right now on Jupe, it looks like it's going to do it again. It literally looks like it's about to do it again. We have this big correction after the massive pump, right? Let's see. Let's see what it's doing here. Yeah, it looks like it's... Are we on the... What's the 4-hour look like? So, for me, I'd want to see candles start to break this little consolidation here. Which it looks like it's about to do. I'd want to see candles start breaking above this little high here, this consolidation. You have this 4-hour swing high. Okay. And then if you go down to the 1-hour, let's see. Yep, this is looking really good actually. I want to see the 1-hour break this. If the 1-hour breaks this line, I might actually do another juke position. Target, one of the targets would be here. This is a resistance point here. This would probably be where one of my TPs would be. Yeah, if price breaks above this line, I'll be looking for longs on juke. But you know, actually I won't. I won't be doing that because tomorrow's the airdrop. And that is an event that could, even though it has bullish structure, could cause it to break. So I won't be taking long positions today on juke because the airdrop happens tomorrow and that could cause a sell-off. So I'd actually be careful with juke. But it's doing exactly what it did last time that I wanted to. Yeah, I'll start keeping track. Sorry about that. That wasn't a great recap, but I'm gonna start keeping my stuff on the screen because now that I know you guys want to see those when I make the good trades. That one looking like a golden pocket retracement. Yeah, it was. Can you talk about leverage? Yeah. Let me explain leverage real fast. So let me exit out of this real quick. How do I exit out of this? There we go. Okay, let's talk about leverage real quick. Let me make this small and let me make this bigger. All right. That's not great. Whatever. That did not help at all. I was hoping to make the text bigger. Okay, let's talk about leverage. Okay. On BLOFIN, the exchange I use, okay? Say for Jupiter, right? We're on the Jupiter. If you wanted to trade, you can trade with leverage. What is leverage? Okay. Leverage is basically whatever the multiplier is, take whatever you're willing to invest, multiply by that number. That's the position size you would do. So if I had, right, 50x leverage on and I wanted to put in $500, I'm making, is that a $25,000 position, right? I'm making a $25,000 position with $500. Let me make sure I'm right on that. Yep, $25,000 position. Now, that sounds great, right? Making a $25,000 position with $500. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, but what you need to know is even though you only put in $500, you're losing money as if your size was $25,000. So in the swing of things, you're losing money a lot faster. Even though you put in $500, you could lose $2-3 grand. Okay. So 50x is dangerous. I do not recommend it unless you're a very, very, very experienced trader. But even then, I still don't recommend it. 50x leverage is high. I did a 20x leverage. That's to me a little more comfortable, still kind of high leverage, but I can still put in small size and get a higher yield, right? To me, 20x leverage is kind of comfortable, but even that is very high. Some people would say you're an idiot for doing that. If you're a new trader, I would say do not go above 2x leverage. If you're new to this, okay, you won't lose a lot of money very quickly. It'll be almost the same as what you put in, but you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck. But even if you wanted to, you can do 1x leverage. And that's honestly a great place to start because then you're just trading futures with whatever you have, not leveraging things. But leverage is a way that you can, if you have a small amount of capital, you can take advantage of leverage to have larger capital when you make trades. So if you have $100, you can make $1,000 on a 1% swing much easier than if you just had $100. You would need a lot of really good trades to make $1,000 if you're just trading with 100, if that makes sense. Now, another thing with leverage to take note of, liquidation prices, okay? When you leverage, there's a liquidation price. Now, BLOFIN has pretty good spreads when it comes to liquidation. Like right now, my Bitcoin with 5x leverage, my liquidation is if Bitcoin hit $23,960, I get liquidated. And as we all know, Bitcoin's probably not going down to $23,000. So that means I can put my stop loss at a really good point that I control the risk of it very well, right? But you need to be careful when you do a 50x. Say if I had a 50x leverage position, I bet that liquidation is going to be at like $60,000 or $70,000. That's much tighter, right? And liquidation means you lose everything. Okay. You need to be careful with leverage. You would need to have $25,000 in your account to make that trade. No. If you're using leverage, you only would need whatever it is. So if I had $500 and I wanted to make a $25,000 trade, I would need the $500 to put up as my margin to make a $25,000 trade. Basically, BLOFIN's letting you use their money as leverage to make a good trade. Does that make more sense? You don't need $25,000 in your account. You would only need the 500, right? So say if you had a $500 account and you're like, I don't want to put my whole account into the trade, but I would like to make a $10,000 trade on Jupe, put 10x leverage, and then put $100 in. Now you're at $10,000 trade. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense here. I hope that, please let me know if that made sense. If it's not making sense, I can try to explain better. But leverage is a great tool if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of money. Okay, if you're someone like me who doesn't have a lot of money, but you want to allow your capital to be more efficient, you lose leverage. Now, the risk, though, is you can lose a lot more money a lot more quickly. Okay, so I don't recommend trading with leverage unless you've practiced and been a successful trader, right? A great way to start and getting used to leverage is demo trading. So in BLOFIN, you can go up to the futures tab and you can demo trade. And you can see, you can take your demo trade, and I would recommend trading exactly like you would with your own money. So if you only have $500, when you make an account for the demo trade, only risk what you would be willing to risk with your $500. So if you're only willing to risk $100, if you make a demo trade, only risk $100 in that and see what it looks like when you use leverage with a $500 trade or a $100 trade or whatever it is, and see how the money moves, right? It gets you more understanding of like, oh, okay, so if I use leverage, my stop loss has to be pretty tight, and that's unrealistic. Or I need to go lower leverage so I can put my stop loss deeper, right? So I recommend, if you're brand new to leverage, go demo trade and get used to the features, get used to the way your P&L moves with leverage, and it'll make more sense, and you'll be more comfortable. But I do not recommend doing leverage if you're brand new and not practicing first. You will lose money. Okay, I guarantee you will lose money, and you will not be successful, and it will honestly cause you to run away from trading instead of taking it seriously. It will ruin your entire experience. So please, please, please don't jump into leverage, and don't jump into high leverage. Okay, practice first, because it'll be a much better experience. You'll be able to learn and figure out how to do it, right? Do you trade on the long term? If you say that Sol will go to $1,100, would you make that long-term trade with leverage? I don't. I could if I wanted to, because the nice thing about BLOFIN, it's perpetual futures. So the futures contract never expires. You can hold it open for a year if you wanted to. Other exchanges, which you need to be careful with, other exchanges say your contract has to be closed by end of day, or your contract can't be open longer than 7 days. But for my type of trading, I tend to trade on like the day or like weekly timeline, if that makes sense. I'll make trades on the upward, and then I'll try to make trades on the pullback. I'll make trades on the upward, and I'll trade all the way to the $1,100, but I'll have a lot of trades in between that on like the hour, the 4 hour, and the 15-minute time frames. But I'm trying to be better at doing the swing trades on like the 1 hour time frame. So using the day, the 4 hour, and then the 1 hour is where I'm mapping out, and the 15 is like the sniper entry. It's just more comfortable. I'm trying to get much better at finding my entries and stuff. Yeah, of course. Anytime, if you got questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. That's why I do these live streams. I want you guys to get familiar with this stuff, because it literally is life-changing. Day trading has changed my life completely. I started it a year ago, literally. I started exactly a year ago to January. And I started demo trading was where I started. I didn't start with leverage. I didn't start with, just throwing money in it. I started demo trading, and I waited until I was profitable for 3 months, and then I put in real money. So my journey started demo trading. So if you think demo trading is not realistic, that's how I started. And I really, really do recommend that everyone else does the same, because you'll end up just getting burned, and it will make trading exhausting and not life-giving. But if you take it seriously and you really take the time to learn, it'll give life, not take from you. And you'll actually feel like you're actually changing your life with it, because like you saw, I put in $250, and when I made a smart trade with my strategy, stuck to my rules, I was able to make $1,000 off of $250. in a day. That was in one day. And so it was, I really like trading. It's changed my life. One thing I want to let you guys in on, I'm really trying to start this series. Now, this series isn't going to be very realistic in regard to the type of trading, but I'm going to follow a rule. I'm going to follow a system. I'm going to have a strategy. And my goal is to, it's going to be a series. I'm going to vlog it and like keep you guys along on it the whole time. But it's taking $500 to $1 million in a year. And I have this whole plan, this whole like targets for each trade. And we'll see if I can do it this year. But I'm trying to find a sponsor for the series to see if I can get a sponsor with BLOFIN, just to be transparent with you guys, so you know, and see if they sponsor the series. I don't know if they will. I'm gonna pitch it to them and see what they say. But I wanna see if I can do it and see how far it goes. And basically, the idea is it takes 11 flips to get to $1 million from $500. And as you can see, I'm able to do 800% returns on coins like Jupe, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And so if I can consistently just look for 200% returns with the leverage, I can hit it in a year. So we're going to do it. We're going to see how far I can get with just $500. And I'm going to create a fresh BLOFIN account. And I'm going to literally map out every trade, keep track of every trade. I'm going to journal every trade. So then in the vlog, I will go over the trades, why I made it, what was my risk, what was my leverage, what was my stop loss, where was my take profit, and everything. And yeah, we're going to start this series. I'm hoping to start it by February is my goal. But yeah, that one, I will literally walk you guys through every trade, break it all down. We will like be vlogging the trades as they glow, and it'll be an entire series either for the whole year of 2025 or until I hit the goal. If I can do it pretty quickly. I don't know. If I do this quick, I will literally go, I don't even know what I'll do. I would be shocked, because I think this is going to be a really hard challenge, and I'm excited for it because I like challenging myself. All right. Solana is pumping right now. Let's look at Solana real fast, because Solana is pumping. That is a fun one. I'm going to repost that real quick and like it. I got to show support for myself. That would be nice. Yeah, right. It would be nice to do $500 to $1 million. I don't know how realistic it is, but like I'll show you the idea where I got it from. I saw someone, I bookmarked it. It was this one. $500 to $1 million. It takes 11 flips. I commented, I just had a trading idea from this. So like $500 to 1K, 2K, 4K, right? I'm going to have the steps. I can only risk the previous trade win. And my target goal, if I make a 4K investment, to get 8K out of that trade, so on and so forth. Right? So it's not like just straight up 500 to $1 million. It's 5 to 1K, 1K to 2K, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, right? So like there's a whole process I'm going to have with it. And I'm excited for that. And excited to walk you guys through that. So Solana looks like it's actually pumping right now. 253, right? And so as you can see, right, with our strategy, price pumped up, came back down to the gold zone, go down to the 1 hour time frame, tapped in twice to the gold zone, enter in. We have this support zone pushing up. We need now price to break on the 1 hour time frame. We need it to break that high, which is $273.29 Solana, which is even crazy to say because that's higher than the previous all-time high of last bull run. And we're already doing great, guys. Like Solana's at 250. I'm loving this. I'm loving this so much. 15-minute time frame, you can go down to here, right? 15-minute time frame. You had this move up, a correction, push up, break of structure, higher low, pushing up even higher. And on the 15-minute time frame, we broke this high to the left. Okay, we have this high to the left that we want to break, and we have this high to the left that we also want to break on the 15-minute time frame. So these could be resistance points, right? These could all be resistance points here on these lines. So what does that tell me? For me, in my head, when I'm looking at this, I have a Solana position already opened. So what I'm doing is that when I see price come into this area, I'm can almost guarantee it's going to correct, and then it's going to push up. So for me, I'm going to add to my position on this correction. That's my goal, and I'm just going to keep doing that, and then have my take profits. I have a take profit up here on this previous high, and then we have also, if we go back to the 4-hour, right? We have the main goal of the take profit at the -1. Okay. And I think this should be hit in the next week or so. See if we have the position open. I might, if I see momentum slow on like the higher time frames, I might close my position out completely, wait for a pullback, then go up higher again. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here on Solana. Let's look at Ethereum real fast. What time is it? What time is it? 10:33? Holy smokes. We're barely out of Ethereum. You know what? Let me see real fast. I don't even know if I want to cover Ethereum right now. I'm not really stoked about it. I'm really just happy with like Solana and Bitcoin. That's what I'm mainly focused on. Ethereum's looking all right. Support point looks like it's pushing off. Right, let's go to the daytime frame. Daytime frame on Ethereum, I would want to see it break highs. Okay, so like you got this consolidation high here. I want to see Ethereum break that and break out of this bearish trend. You got this high here to the left. You got this resistance point here, right? And then you also have this high to the left here also. But if Ethereum's able to break above this consolidation high and this trend line, I'd be have more of a goal here to make a position. But even on the 4-hour, like we need to break this high. Yeah, this high here on the 4-hour. I just don't love it. We got this swing low here. So we're kind of in this range. I want to see what Ethereum does. I wouldn't honestly make a position for Ethereum until I see it break this high up here, because this is the really strong high. I want to see price break out, then pull back, and then I try to enter on that pullback. That'd be my goal for Ethereum, because then that gives me strong confirmation of bullish momentum. All right, everyone. That's all I had this morning. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys got good information out of that. I hope you learned something this morning. And I hope this stream got you excited and back into like out of the emotions of everything that's going on in the market, right? I hope this was able to show you that things are actually bullish. Things are bullish. There's a lot of good things happening in the market. We should be excited, not fearful. We shouldn't be freaking out and emotional. We should be level-headed and looking forward to the future of what is actually coming, and it's all looking very good. So I hope you guys were able to find value from this, and I hope you guys were able to learn something today. But again, if you would like to, right there, that little tag is my BLOFIN. If you'd like to make an account and start trading or start doing the demo trading, start doing it. Start taking advantage of that and learning. I really do believe if you take it seriously, take the time to learn, you will change your life when it comes to day trading. It's an extra source of income. It's something that when you are able to like get it down, it doesn't take a lot of time. And it's, to me, it's very fun. I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I have a lot of fun with it. So, good. I'm so glad you learned today. I'm so glad. That's the goal, right? That's the goal here. That is the ultimate goal. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it. That was almost a 2-hour stream. And I got a lot of things I got to catch up on. I didn't realize we were like 2 hours in already. That flew by. That was fun. That was a really fun stream. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for showing love. If you can, share this. If someone's freaking out right now, if you got someone, if you're like me and people are blowing up your phone who are like, what do I do? Bitcoin dumped. Bitcoin, what's happening? What do I do? Right? If you got people like that, share them this stream. Okay? Share them this stream so they can get a good overview of the good things, the bad things, the things to look out for, the things to be excited for. Okay? Because I try to stay fact-based. So if people that don't understand crypto come in, they're getting the facts. They're not getting hopium. They're getting true facts and actually able to take this information and say, no, that makes sense. He's right. He's right. Let me get out of my emotions. Let me get out of my fear and let me lock in. Okay. So yeah, if you can, like the stream, share it with someone that you care about, share it with someone who's freaking out, share it with someone who's bullish on crypto. And that'd mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you tomorrow morning for tomorrow's stream at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.